Echoes of the abandoned mall. The last shift at Green Hollow Mall wasn't supposed to be memorable. I was only there to help pack up inventory before the mall permanently shut down. I'd heard the rumors about strange things happening here, but I dismissed them. Ghost stories, urban legends, nothing more. By midnight, the lights had dimmed to emergency mode, just enough to cast long shadows across the empty corridors. The mannequins in the window displays looked more human under the flickering fluorescence, their empty eyes following me as I worked. I was boxing up the last of the electronics when I heard it, a faint sound like footsteps. "Hello," I called out, my voice bouncing back from every direction. No answer. I laughed nervously, probably just the building settling. I taped the box shut and glanced at the security cameras. They displayed a grainy black and white feed of the hallways. Most were empty, but one screen caught my eye. The food court. A figure stood there. It was far away, hunched over a table, unmoving. I squinted, trying to make out details. A mannequin? A forgotten decoration? I blinked. It was gone. My breath caught in my throat. I rubbed my eyes and looked again. The table was empty. "You're tired. You're imagining things," I whispered. I grabbed my things and headed toward the exit. The metal gates were already pulled halfway down, casting jagged shadows across the floor like teeth waiting to snap shut. Then the sound came again. Footsteps, slow and deliberate. I spun around. Nothing. But I felt it. Something watching, waiting. The kind of sensation that raises goosebumps on your skin. I walked faster, the soles of my sneakers slapping against the tiled floor. Each step echoed like a heartbeat. The air felt thick, pressing against my chest. I passed a clothing store. Its mannequins were twisted in odd poses. One had its head tilted too far to the side, as if it were listening. I turned away and kept moving. The footsteps grew louder, closer. "Who's there?" I shouted. Silence. I reached the escalator. It wasn't moving, of course, but the steps stretched upward into darkness. I felt compelled to look behind me. A mistake. At the bottom of the escalator stood a figure. It was tall, unnaturally thin, with long, spindly limbs that didn't seem to belong to a person. Its head tilted slowly, almost curiously. I stumbled backward, nearly falling. My heart pounded. I climbed the stairs two at a time, my legs burning. The footsteps followed, fast and erratic. When I reached the second floor, I sprinted toward the exit. The lights flickered wildly. Shadows danced around me, whispering my name. Just as I reached the gate, I turned one last time. It was right there. A grin stretched across its face. Too wide, too sharp. I didn't stop running until I was outside, gasping for breath. I never went back.